Well, hello everybody. Sorry about that. I had my scene in the wrong selection. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so as I was saying, we're doing a glitchless. With me, it's the newly appointed world record holder, Dr. Devin RX.
Hi, how you doing?
So, today we're doing this, and hope we get a good time and a great time.
Yes, let's do this.
Fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And a lot of this run, as I'm ARPGME 23. Oh, sorry. 3. Sure. There we go. We will explain the run as it develops because it has a lot of stuff going on. And as it has a lot of stuff, it has a lot of RNG, and we have to react to that RNG. So
I was gonna say it's quite a little bit different from normal any percent.
Yes, and Devin, it's a very seasoned ending player, so he will certainly help with that. So we're starting now the game in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh boy.
Okay, existentialism. We'll start with that.
Everything that lives is designed to end.
As every game should, right?
Yeah, it's great.
In a never-ending spiral
very deep
of life
game.
and death.
If you haven't played the game casually, highly
Is this a
recommend it.
curse?
Very
Or
good
some
game.
kind of punishment? I
So
often think
we
about
start the
God who
game
blessed us with
as
this
we all do in
and
any
wonder if
category,
we'll ever have the chance
with the
to change
shmup section.
Yep.
Basically, if this is on rails, we have a little bit of manipulation going on, and we will be receiving damage in order to cut down on menuing time later.
Wait, Slammin'. Is this audio? This audio is in English.
Yes.
You're not playing like a true weeb?
No. No. We're standing in English because English is faster. So, sorry Japanese fans. Japanese dub do really hit different in some parts.
It certainly does.
I really recommend doing both because they are great. All voice actors are amazing. But yeah, English is faster than Japanese in this situation. Okay, we gain control of our mine unit. And we start taking damage. We're gonna set over here and wait for a little bit more.
Yeah. Man. Couldn't dodge that one?
Nah, we don't need it. We won't get ending W. Hopefully.
Alert. Enemy
Hopefully.
unit sighted ahead.
But yes, it's actually faster to damage yourself here so we can get to our buffs faster.
Okay, this is the second wave. We take more damage. We start the manipulation. We kill 3 enemies, and we go right, left, right, and that should trigger the final laser for the next transition.
Assuming captain's duty.
Oh, Yin Mike's a little bit higher, they say in chat.
Okay, I can turn myself down a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
We're just too high energy. Yeah, that's true too.
That's true, Mash. Again, I'm too psyched about the last round. It's real high energy. I apologize if I'm too energy right now. So,
I turned myself down a little
final wave of the C section. We killed this particular set of enemies, and we will ignore the rest. This is indeed faster.
Captain, I think.
See? More existentialism. I think, therefore, I beam laser.
bit. Right. It's all about the lasers.
2B to operator
Both on some.
All
Yeah,
allied units
a little bit of E-drugs, maybe a little bit.
No, we don't use the drugs in this run, unfortunately.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
If you do want to see a run with E-drugs, New Game Plus, and
Yes.
I believe E also has
Yes,
E-drugs.
yes. There are a lot of categories for this game. As we told earlier, we have regular A, that it's incredible, it's really fast, but it's on the bit side of the technical. We have damage glitches, we have crazy out of bounds, we have EDS, we have a lot of stuff going.
Definitely lots of techniques.
A lot of stuff.
Spear dashing.
A lot of stuff. We will get to them when we get to the points where we sideline all those thingies to the side. Okay, I missed my manipulation. No worries, we will take hit on time there. We're fast approaching the end of the shmup section. And we got this boy that is not going to turn to this fidget spinner, and we're gonna start battling. And I'm gonna focus for this.
Alert. Large enemy detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
In normal any percent, this is when we would start to use something called the damage glitch or DG, which when you have a small sword on your heavy slot and you press the heavy attack button, you do a spinning sword attack. However, if you dash before you do the spinning sword attack, if you dash, I should say you dash and then do the spinning sword attack, for some reason it does about 5 times more damage than usual. But we're not able to access that in Glitchless.
Oh boy!
So,
here comes
big arm.
Max. It's the arm.
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch as swiftly
so
as possible.
damage glitch certainly makes a couple fights very trivial, including Mark's, because one damage glitch with buffs will probably get his HP down to where this dialogue starts.
Tell me, I'm strengthening your pod focus.
But in Glitchless, we have a certain combo we like to use. We like to use light then heavy attack.
And that's the end of the first battle.
So, we're coming up to our first skip that's not a glitch. We are going to be skipping the crane, locally known as the crane skip.
We have some RNG manipulation, thanks CPU.
Yep, RNG manipulation, that was totally intended.
2B?
We will see a lot of that.
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Silo 2 time!
Exit confirmed closed.
So open.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
Okay, after this, guys, we get these ones. They're aerial. We want to get a good shot of them. Not good at all. Doesn't matter. And this is
you
very
wanna.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, for that, you definitely just, after the lasers, you definitely just want to focus them down with pod fire and dash swings. Dash swings is that spinning. There's a lot of spinning swords in this game, I realize. In any case, normally in any percent, you see that bridge? We're gonna go over it, but non-glitchless.
Scanners like me mostly work alone.
Nope.
It saves about.
And all that. I don't usually get a partner.
Yeah, we have to go all the way around.
Emotions are
In any percent, that saves around
Sorry, ma'am.
45 seconds, maybe a little bit long, or maybe it saves a little bit more time. But we get to experience the entire factory in Glitchless. Anyway, as I was saying, there's a couple techniques we'll get to after prologue that we will be using a lot.
Now it's just crawling with machines.
But yes, for the Silo 2, you want to just focus down the flyers and just pod fire. And if you see that the enemies are glowing red and they have steam coming out of them, that's the result of taunting them. So when you mash the flashlight button at them a few times, they will get red and steamy. And when enemies are taunted, you will do 1.5 times damage to them, but they also do 1.5 times damage to you.
It's Silo 3 time.
Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies.
Nice.
Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Yeah. Ideally, you want to get something called the God Laser on them, which is killing them all with one laser, but it's pretty difficult.
Nice.
Nice laser. Yep, we just need to focus all these stubbies down. And
Should I go for glitchless swag?
glitchless swag? Yeah, let's go for glitchless
Okay,
swag.
I'm gonna try once. Just once. So, this is the gray area I was talking you about. One of the caveats of this is you can go through one way. Yeah, it's not gonna work. You can go through one way invisible walls.
Is that?
If the wall resists your movement, you shouldn't go through about.
Yeah,
There
there's
is
more plants
this
and animals here than
very
there
cool
used to be.
swag
Probably because
technique
the
called
environment's
the
changed.
angle swag, and it is actually beatable
be
in
another
glitchless.
facility
The
across
thing
that
is,
bridge.
it's a bit difficult to pull without a glitch called a double lift that will give you a lot of height very fast. It's possible,
even
but
they get bad
yeah,
stuff from
in
time to time,
glitchless,
huh?
it's not really useful to be fast. Even in A, it just
wouldn't
saves
bet on
fractions of seconds, but it does
Yeah.
look cool though. It looks really cool.
Alert.
I think
High-power
original
jamming
angle
detected.
swag saves
No response
something
from
around
long-range communications.
a second or so.
Doesn't matter.
I think
could be wrong.
I think less than.
But it sure is swag.
It's pure swag.
There's new angle swag, which actually saves time too.
Yes, but we can do that one. Nope. So
No.
this is one of the instances of slow-moving that it's allowed in glitchless. Another rule of glitchless is you cannot exploit the slow-mo. You can use it once per load. After doing it once, you must discharge your pod launch, your pod laser. Therefore, there are some creative solutions to that, but in the regular run, it is used to keep the enemies in place without ever moving, so that with damage glitch, enemies melt. They just melt to the spinning swords.
Yeah, we
Thanks,
have our big boy angles here.
Hey, the big boy! Thanks everyone for coming. Hi Alice, hi Sam. Hi everyone for the Automata community. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, if you want to learn how to speedrun this game, you can definitely join the NieR speedrunning community
Yes!
at sponsoredbydrakengard.com.
www sponsored by Drakengard.com, not actually sponsored by Square-Enix. We don't only have NieR Automata, we have Replicant, the 1.2, original Replicant, we have Gestalt, and also the Drakengard games, which are on Berry Mesh does. They say that DoD 2 is a thing, right?
Yeah. Odd too?
That too. That's actually a thing. We had Hellbuffle and Jake playing DoD 1, two players, one controller earlier in this marathon, though you can find them there. We try to do a lot of stuff there, routing, and we also have bingo for Automata. We don't only have speedruns.
And Jake also runs the best DOD game, DOD Mobile.
Yes, yes, DOD Mobile the best. DOD Mobile the best.
Yes, on an actual Nokia phone.
Okay, so we didn't get punches. Yes.
Yeah. So Angles has a couple of RNG attacks. He can do punches. He can do ranged attacks. He can do the clap. And
no pipe.
No pipe. And if he does punches going to second phase, it's an automatic 25-second time loss.
And
ideally, you'd want to get a ranged attack here, but the clap is also okay because you only lose about 2.5 seconds.
And now, right pipe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is allowed again in Glitchless because it's a one-way invisible wall. And it's not an unfair advantage. That's another point. We don't want to have any unfair advantages, quote-unquote, by using glitches. It's a very gray area. Just bear with us. Bear with us.
9S black box signal detected.
Oh.
No response to
Now we're climbing big boy angles.
Let's climb angles.
So in any percent here, we could just use a double lift to get up here. But we have to use a single lift in Glitchless. Ines looks a little bit worse for wear.
You look rough, buddy. Oh, yes!
Dick ninjas.
We got a strike, boys.
Alright. Now we just need to shoot at angles for a little while. Ideally, we also should get our buffs to 0. Or I should say our heals to 0.
Yeah, I forgot. Don't worry, I will get it. Can you punch me, please? In this run, we discuss a lot with angles. Please don't punch, please punch me. There are points where you want to be punched, but there are points where you don't want to be punched. Sometimes angles is just not cooperate at all.
So at the end of this dialogue, we hope that Angles will be finishing an attack so that he can go immediately into his next attack.
On the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
Just one.
Yep, and we can actually use the shortcut menu to keep the dialogue going for a little bit while the game is paused.
Control of upper arm. Seized from enemy unit.
Just for
Marking weak point.
attack manipulation.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to point out something that only happens to me. I really want you to focus on the flying unit, please. You will see 2B pop out in a very weird way. This is only a me problem. Whee!
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it happens only to me. I don't know
why. We have a special copy of the game.
It's so funny. Every copy of Automata is personalized.
Yeah, where it crashes, where glitches happen.
Okay, go on.
The Goliaths.
I was gonna say, so this is one of our speed techniques that you notice that he's punching at the end of every dash. So this is called a dash punch. It lets us maintain speed. It boosts us forward slightly, and then we can just dash right after that, and we can maintain pretty good speed. I believe it is about 12% faster than sprinting.
It's a bit precise, but it's always good to try it. It's really fast.
I believe you have. I want to say it's 3 frames that you need to dash. That you need to dash. It's quite precise. I'm not good at it, but I still try because it's still faster.
Morning.
I know Mura and Ice in our community have done timing videos on stuff like dash punches, dash swings, spear dashing, all of that fun stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna set up for another thing that you might say is a glitch. It's called a partner skip, partner dialogue skip. We're gonna talk to 9S and step into the trigger, and the dialogue is gone.
Yes, and it is one of our most used tricks in this run because there's a lot of dialogue in this game.
At least the dialogue is skipped, so to get a better experience out of Glitchless, and oh boy, that was not good.
Surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh?
Going anti-grav a little bit.
Usually we can't get near flight units.
Yes.
They're way too expensive for us grunts.
Yeah.
Bad they can't
So in any percent, we would not pick up that chest, but Glitchless, we need some cash. We need a lot of cash.
We need a lot of cash. Oh. We need a lot of cash just to execute the safe route. There is a faster route, but you have to be a true high-level gamer. And you have to reset in a certain point if you don't have certainty.
Alright.
So we're trying to execute a very safe version of the run. Again, we will adjust as much as we can, not to compromise the speed, but for it to being as safe as possible.
Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Yep, so this is our second shmup before we get to the City of Ruins.
Bartlett.
One thing that can trip up new runners here is the fact that you do not have any heals. And it is not hard to die here if you're not being careful. Luckily, the medium flyer on the right did not turn into a fidget spinner or a Beyblade, so we could actually destroy him pretty quickly.
I'm the spinner. I'm the fidget spinner now.
Yeah, you're the fidget spinner now.
But we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Okay.
Understood. Good luck down there.
We're landing on Earth back again. You're right, Desert Eagle. It's their fault.
There's a lot of interesting things that may or may not be glitches. Probably glitches, but there's a lot of things that are very interesting.
Oh,
So, the reason he did a dash swing into the cutscene trigger is because otherwise, 2B is forced into a slow walk. And that loses about 5 seconds each time you see it.
slow walk of shame. Boo.
It's a slow walk of shame.
I hope you don't hit one.
Hey, where are you going? You're supposed to be going to the resistance camp, right?
We've
Yep.
been seeing more and more enemies like this lately.
Movement.
They just stand there and stare
Movement.
into space.
Yes.
The movement in this game is so satisfying to pull.
Yeah, it's a very smooth movement in this game. When you get to a very high level, it's... Yep. Cutscene skip. There's
So
a
this is the
lot.
resistance camp, huh?
And
we should probably go talk to their leader.
I
first.
have to commend the top runners for being able to
You're
get all that movement down.
Oh,
Because there's a lot.
top level movement is brr. So good. We won't see spear dashing, but spear dashing, even if it's a bit loud, it's great. Oh, sorry about that. Slower, please. There we go. There we go.
Target location data updated.
I can't say anything about that because I have definitely said no to these guys before.
You're just too focus mashing, that's the thing. You just wanna, okay, I'll get your
Must have been
things,
quite a city
guys.
Once upon a time.
Look,
Too bad vegetation's
does this
cleaning
game
most
have
of it
infinite
now.
height glitch? It did. In PS4 v1.0, you could infinitely SD SD heavy. But every other version has been
nothing
patched.
to report.
Yeah, that was patched. It was really funny.
How's the weather on Earth today?
Yeah,
It's
there's
Is
the
that question
one video I saw was
our
A2
operation?
being
Not
Oh,
really.
twice as high as the
Figured it
tower.
Feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing.
So
on
now we're in the
completing
middle
missions.
of a fetch quest. Some people need some stuff, and we
Let's
gotta
get
get
this back to the
something for
traders.
them. Some things for them. So we're gonna get those small gears for the bender, and on the way to get please to be, thank you. On the way to eliminating some enemies, we're gonna pick a silver ore chest and a meteorite chest, which will we pick later. Okay, I didn't feel that in a long time. We will get it later. Oh no.
One of the
Let the spaghetti flow.
yeah, so one of the things about the NieR Automata, I guess the NieR Discord or Drakengard NieR NieR, I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah, Drake, yeah.
Yeah.
Some would say
There's
NieR, but
yeah, we definitely have a Discord channel dedicated to fails or pasta.
we like to call them pasta because they are delicious. Painful but delicious. Where's my other item? Okay. Oh, here it is.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes those items really like to blend in. It tricks. I feel like it tricks every runner. It doesn't matter what level you are. Those items just blend sometimes.
The resistance
Yeah,
is
sometimes they
running
like to
power
hide in the
your
bushes.
By helping them,
It's
you
really
Yeah.
incredible
themselves.
where they can land.
I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're gonna talk to the mask girl. And we are actually going to finish off these quests and then probably get the meteorite chest on the way
Yes.
to
yes.
the desert.
Yes, it's no problem. Like, seriously, it's no problem. We can do some sales here. We sell the ores here. We sell some chips that are not... Oh, okay, that's not good, but I'm gonna buy it back then. We gotta got this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and... we buy the Virtuous contract. We upgrade it to level 2. I should buy another thing. It's no problem.
So, Virtuous Contract is our main default sword in small sword in this game. And when you level up to 2, it gains attack speed. And we are going to use that to our advantage. We also buy Ancient Overlord here, or AO, primarily for the combo and the damage.
Pod 042 to operator. Coordinates
Because once we level that to AO2, that gains crit plus.
Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make
But yeah, now that we increase the VC to level 2, we can now do a technique called dash swinging, where she's throwing out the sword like that. It is faster. Well, it's about the same speed as dash punching. It goes out further, but it's also much easier to control. And I don't know if anyone else would agree, but these routes are evil.
Okay, which way I take now? Oh, sure.
Good question.
Let's go the usual way because I don't wanna get more spaghetti on top of spaghetti. It's gonna become a lasagna at some point.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Tasty.
Isn't just lasagna spaghetti pie? If you think about it, more RNG manipulation.
Is it a spaghetti sandwich?
Central area.
Because you are sandwiched by pasta on both sides.
Deep thoughts with the deep.
Wonder if there are any huge
Yeah.
boars
So we're on our way to the
inside.
desert.
So, we need to do some buys here, so that's why there wasn't so big of a loss, time loss over there. We just sell the meteorite here, and
You're from Egypt. If you need, what can I help?
I need to do something a little bit different. I have to buy... Do you have it? Yes, sorry about that. I believe I did it.
There's a lot of things that can happen in this run. Animal bait?
Yep. I just figured.
I help?
Yep. Okay. No resilience, no problem.
We'll get that later.
Yep.
Map data obtained from
So normally buy
Database
this
display from the
resilience
system
chip here.
Map data.
When we get to Atom
hard to
Pit,
get
we
an
would
accurate
equip
picture
it in
from this.
Glitchless. In any
Our
percent,
satellite resolution isn't so
you equip
high.
it much later.
Hopefully they deploy
But
some new
resilience,
satellites soon.
basically,
A general
if your
idea
HP is over
good
80%, it will
Don't
not
let anything
cause you to
get in
stagger
your
if you
way,
take a
do you?
hit.
So, this is Skype glitch. Yes, I said it. Skype glitch.
Not Discord glitch.
Mail notification
Nope, Skype glitch.
received from access
It
point.
is oldie. Very oldie. That's
So,
why...
yeah. It is very old. So what Skype glitch does is, every time someone calls you, you get that ring. Well, Skype glitch causes that ring to disappear, so they start talking faster. If you have Skype glitch, if you return to title screen or do anything, you will still have Skype glitch. It persists
Hey guys,
until you restart the game.
You know how easy it is to clip in this game? That easy.
Yeah.
Invalid rounds.
Oh,
checking my
invalid
head.
run.
Sealed gate with explosives. There's gotta be an
Yes,
easier
it is
way.
very easy to clip in this game. Walls are a suggestion, as the community likes to say.
We have a little clause that if you get out of bounds and you correct it immediately, it's fine, because it is stupidly easy to get out of bounds. Sometimes even an
Yeah.
accident. It's no joke.
Yep.
This sand sure is slippery.
I've seen my friends play the game, and they're like, "How did this happen?" You played the game.
It's just play Automata. It's magic.
It is certainly magical.
Okay. We come to the first Bless RNG moment of the run. We're gonna do a double dip onto that.
Oh, we're doing this route.
Yep, just to be sure. Oh, the B-line was horrible. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah. So we're going over to these medium, or not these medium flyers. We're going over to these flyers because they have a chance to drop taunt up chips.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to lose a little bit of time to a standard beeline, but for safety, taunt is very good because even a taunt 0 will increase our taunt to 180% damage.
Okay.
Ideally, we would want to get taunt plus 2, which would do 240 damage, or 240% increase in damage. But it's pretty rare.
More RNG manipulation. Nice.
Right. So,
It's heading for that rock.
sliding along that rock
Individual target ID
is
marked.
fun. It's very fun. And that is what is known as stupid rock.
No, it's not the stream, it's my PC.
What's that?
That's why I'm calling them RNG manipulations.
Former human residential area. Large numbers of humans
Thanks
reside
for
in
the
such
heads up,
concrete
though.
and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
So, in any percent, we would go a bit to the right.
Over
and
there.
just, yeah, over there. And we would just clip and go around all of this. But we can't.
Nope. We have to respect the path. Hello, Don. How are you?
Yes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where they got the name Don from, but I'm pretty sure his name.
I'm just gonna embrace it as everyone.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I've heard him referred to as Don Burrows. In the old glitchless route, we would actually go and pick up the Fang of Twins that he skipped by. But now we're just doing basically small sword only runs, and we're not using the Fang of Twins for height anymore.
We're taking instead a safety chest that is nearby that will give you a lot of money by killing enemies, and that opportunity will arise soon.
They were killed by local
Yeah,
wildlife.
as we said earlier, money. This is the money route.
Money, money.
I also believe E needs money, but not quite as much as this one.
Oh, at least in E you can just do chapter select, so that's not a bigger
Stay
deal.
focused.
I suppose. Okay, we have made it to Adam Pit.
Okay, what do we got? Okay,
Ooh.
tasty.
What is this?
Okay, I'm sorry, I was excited. Okay. Marathon log was good.
It was very good. Oh,
Nope, that, yeah, well.
Don't listen.
that happens sometimes. Remember, this is the pasta factory. So, but yes, with Tantu, we mow through these enemies. Absolutely mow through them.
Yes, I affectionately call the glitchless combo as the stubby mower because you thrust forward and just kill. But I have to be more careful because I don't have resilience, so I'll rely more on perfect dodges. So this might be a bit more dangerous, but hey, strap on for the ride.
Yeah. But yes, we're on a timer here. After we kill the quest bot, but we will do this for levels and levels, experience, and chips and items. So things that can drop are dented plates, crit chips, which will help. Severed cables. I'm not sure which drop severed cables, to be quite honest.
There's a lot of
severed
things
cables.
that can drop, yeah.
And that would allow us. Yes, that would allow us to upgrade our Virtuous Contract to level 3, which has even faster attack speed.
Oh, of course.
So we were going to go for the SD there for some more XP and drops.
Okay, let's see if I can pull this.
And droids fly. Fight.
Almost.
Sword.
Yeah, if he had resilience there, he would have been able to tank that kick and just mow through him.
Deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
I just took a big hit. Alright.
Anyway, this is Adam, or also known as Alan. He's an angry boy. He's a little angry boy.
He's a naked boy. He's naked.
He's a little naked. He's got some luscious hair though.
Come on. There we go.
None.
Oh no! The shield's falling down! We must escape!
Uh-oh. Yes.
So, normally in A, there's a lot of people that use slow-mo to prevent this platforms to fall, but we don't have that commodity here.
No, if we did, we'd have to laser after and it would just be slower.
Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just
Okay.
happened?
But yes.
After chapter with Adam, we must get out from here and report to command.
Let's move to an
So
area
by
with
doing
better
so, we will
reception
go
we can
get a
contact
chest and Sebs come out of it.
Right. And probably by resilience.
Hi, Bugbox, how are you doing? If you check the lower left of the box, it's bugging.
Indeed. So in normal A, we would actually push the box a little bit and clip between that and the rock and clip into the rock so we
Okay,
could
this is good.
go out of
We should be
bounds
able to
and
reach
avoid
command.
this dialogue. And then we
Nine
could
S to
just
Butler.
immediately
Copy?
I read you,
save
9S.
and then
Go ahead.
load back
Operator,
at the
we,
desert
uh,
camp.
We just encountered a pair of humanoid
It's a pretty cool
machines.
trick.
We weren't
Very
able to
cool trick,
capture them,
and
but I
easier
have
than it
combat
looks.
data ready for upload.
Understood.
Although-
Ready to receive.
I tried.
Hopefully we can get something out of it.
I haven't done any percent in a while, and I got lost trying to find the out of bounds, solid out of bounds.
It's a bit precise. You have to line up your head in a very precise place, but it's not that hard.
So why are you picking up those items?
Yes, money.
Money.
Money! We need to sell those. We have basically memory alloys, and all the wardrobes can be really pricey items for them to sell. If we're going
Seems
for
like
if we are trying for a PB run, we will not pick the world items.
yeah. It seems like NieR Automata. This glitchless run is a game about capitalism at this point.
Yep. Okay, so resilience. Hello. Yeah, in the bottom. Muscle memory, man.
Understood. But yes. But yes.
Maybe we
Okay,
should... Roger.
so after this, the commander tells us, "Hey, there is something weird going
Data
on.
upload complete.
Roger.
We
I
have
also
to
have an
go
incoming message from the commander.
to the
Initiating
park
contact.
with
2B,
happy people."
9S.
Well, we don't know
We've
that
lost
by now,
contact with
but we
several
will.
Zorhal units that were on
Yeah,
the way to the
so
surface.
if you say
The black
yes
boxes
to
are
return to the
online,
resistance
so we
camp,
presume they're still alive.
ooh, it's
We
pretty
tracked the
slow.
location of
It's
their
pretty
signal.
slow. They want you to go all the way back to the resistance camp just to
Yeah,
tell you
We're
to
investigate.
go to the
I mean,
park.
You just reload the save and that's it, but yeah.
Back at the resistance
It
camp.
has
Right.
happened in the past.
Confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids.
Right. You should just reload the save.
Yeah, because it can happen if you do not mash consistently and keep it moving within a certain range, so...
Yep. Alright, can we get a hole in one?
I don't think so, but... Yay!
Ooh, hole in one!
Yeah!
Those machines out
Hole
in the
in
desert
one!
look just like androids, right?
That's actually more difficult than you think it is sometimes.
I almost never get it, so I'm happy with that. That's it.
Look like us.
Runs over. I'm happy with it.
Trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
Yeah, so... Alright.
Another NG manipulation coming. I can feel it in my bones.
You can feel it in your bones?
There we go. There it was.
Ah, yes. The intentional frame drops.
Thanks, CPU. I know you're working hard. I love you. Fun fact: this game is
weird.
it runs really bad. The PC port is quite the thing.
Yeah. The PC port is not very good, but it is probably the best version of the game to run, to be quite honest.
Yes, exactly.
The PS4 one is very laggy. You will be under 45 FPS most of the time.
Signals from that building over
In fact, this is version 1.2 for Steam, and I can now play the game, but 1.1? Slight show.
Yeah. 1.01 did not run very well.
Even if you have the beefiest of machines, it's really rough.
I did testing on 1.01 frame time, and they're pretty bad. I think I ran it on a 5820K and a Titan X Pascal, and the frame times at 1080p were like 37 FPS. They were pretty bad at 1% lows. They were pretty bad. That was done 4 years ago, but yeah.
Yeah, it's really good that the patches it works, and you can further optimize it with a mod. So now it's more accessible to more people, if not only for running the game as a speedrun, but as a regular game. But it can be really bad.
Yeah.
People who know me well.
Yes, I would agree. It is much better now.
So what do you think?
Okay,
The
we're
only
on our
category.
way.
You want to call me nice?
So good, go on.
Yeah, we're having. I was gonna say the only category that runs on 1.01 now is E,
Yes,
because of one
that's correct.
glitch.
Okay.
But here, we're having fun on the roller coaster. In any percent, we could skip this and go pick up the spear in the meantime. So we could do fun spear dashes and have fun spear clips. But
It's so cool. Let me tell you that. It's so cool. But oh god, it's a steep step.
yeah, lots of new runners will choose to grab the spear from the sewer first and then just ride the roller coaster. No shame in doing that. No shame.
There we go. Just want to equip this and this. There we go.
Alert. Multiple resistance members.
No chips, but that's okay. We have taunt +2.
Yes, taunt is OP. It's really OP. Even we have taunt 3. Let's go.
We also have taunt +1 if you fuse that.
What the hell?
In fact, I'll think about it later. Can you just please explain this adorable girl over here?
Yeah, this is Lavar, and she's got blades on her dress that hurt. We want to threshold her. We want to enter or make her HP bar disappear before she finishes that first attack with the bubbles. If we don't, she starts doing random attacks, and it becomes very painful. Especially when she does lasers.
And we start
Also, the music's great.
Yeah, and we start the very first and probably, hopefully, the only hacking section of the game for A.
If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well.
Hopefully, please be the only one. Be the only one.
Are we
So,
seriously being attacked
The
with
bar
different
has all
droids?
these android bodies,
I don't think.
and we gotta blow them up
I'm detecting black box signals.
because they've been hacked, and they can hack us fast.
All right. This ends now.
So they can send out these shockwaves and these
That one.
like that. Yep. And every time we get hacked, we lose about 4 seconds. And there's also these sonic blasts too that come out like that.
Ah, that's the other one. We're playing a Sonic game now, yes? We're picking up rings.
Yeah, we're picking up rings. But yes, it is probably the worst part of the fight is just getting hacked.
Okay.
I would say if the camera perspective wasn't this bad, it would be easier.
Yeah,
But
to be fair, yeah, it's really hard to avoid them if they got you right in front of them, because you have little time to react and the camera is on the top and it's really hard to react. And sometimes you can just dash through those rings for some reason.
Well, you do have a little bit of iframes on your dash at the beginning.
Got on to clues too, I don't need buffs, hopefully.
Saturation attack triggered by enemy consciousness.
Nah, you should be good.
Failure to destroy it quickly may lead to serious damage in memory regions.
Oh, blowing yourself up again?
Yes, I need to. It's part of the plan.
You just want to remove 2B's dress.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you this is a valid strategy.
Yes, it really is. So we use a small recovery there, so we get to 25% HP.
What is it?
that machine.
That will be important for later on.
Yes, this is for a very precise clip that is used with an animal later. I really hope that I can pull that. I have been practicing it a lot, and I really hope it works.
Oh yeah, let's see that. Let's see that. So also, because at 1 HP you cannot use the SD button. It will not do anything. So we need a little bit of HP so we can actually still press SD.
Sorry, landscape, I'm not doing you. Okay. So, the flying machine over there was telling, hey, you killed the big old lady that was killing all of us. Thank you. We will come talk with us. We're good. We're nice. So we're going there. We're going.
Yeah, we
to
may have accidentally. He may have accidentally blown up
He's just
a little bit.
fine. He's just
Where
fine.
the aliens who
Don't worry
created
about it.
them attack the bunker directly. They originally came here from outer space, right?
Yeah.
Well, there are a few.
Yep, we're on our way to the machine village
No one knows for sure.
in
To
good
tell
old black
what
and
the
white.
alien is thinking, you know.
See? He's right there. Oh, it is not.
Oh.
He will
They
be
all
there.
have
He will
white
be there.
flags.
Looks like they really
So,
don't want to fight.
we're gonna do a safety save here, just in case I failed that skip.
Oh yeah. Yep.
We're gonna talk to this very good fella called Pascal, and he's gonna tell us, hey, take this to the resistance camp. So we're gonna do it. Simple as that, right?
Yep.
Well, it's on the resistance camp where we have to do it. So let's hope for it.
All right. Let's see you get this animal clip.
But first, we must ride an animal.
Operator 6022B.
Oh, best girl.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Regularly
It,
scheduled
it's just true. It's just true.
it's true. You're spinning fast.
2B here.
Or-
What's wrong?
It's easier with a boar. That's why I'm picking a boar. Items.
Yeah.
A good
So,
boy.
be a good boy. Yeah, Ambassador Bacon here.
Yeah.
You're out. She turned me down.
Hoppy?
Baconator.
Hop? The hop?
Honestly, 2B.
A small one? I'm sorry. I always.
Go on living.
That's one of the things I cannot really assess if it's a small boar or not.
You
if
should
you-
just hop anyway with any boar.
Yeah, but you know what? You're right. You're 100% right.
It would affect mission efficiency.
She turned me down. That is still my favorite line in this game.
Okay, so we're gonna set the board here.
Yep.
Me 2B.
All Model B combat.
I'm gonna go look at a
units require
doorknob.
the assistance of an operator.
Okay.
So,
I can. I usually too slow. I don't need that, but I do this time. Nice. That's how fast the board is.
4 is cute. 4 is cute. But yes, the doorknob lets us just skip the rest of 6.0's dialogue.
So this
I mean,
is
I
when
love
the
6.0.
money. Oh, sorry. This is when the money comes into place. We sell a lot of stuff. We got in the last. We got a lot of good stuff, but not well plus 3. We're gonna sell this, all of this. We're gonna fuse this one for 10 plus 3.
Yes.
And we're gonna buy Mirage for clip later and storage, so we can equip all that good stuff.
Yep.
Okay. There goes nothing.
Alright, let's see this animal trick you got here.
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now, do you
Mr.
believe
Bacon?
we're not a threat?
Where's Mr. Bacon?
Mr. Bacon? Oh, here.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, make it. I can make it work. Let me try
You're free to visit our village
being
whenever you
here.
Oh, you shot him.
Yeah, it's because I have to. Okay, please. I need you to attack me so I can do a perfect dodge and then I can. Oh!
Oh, how'd you die?
Oh no.
Oh, you died.
It's the marathon. It's a marathon luck. It's a marathon luck.
Oh.
It's so lucky that we're just bamboozling you. This is a death warp, ladies and gentlemen. And the
This
save.
is a death warp.
Well,
So we saved back at Pascal's village.
He just started transmitting to us
And
directly.
we should probably shoot
now
somebody
do you
here.
believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth
Yeah,
can say
I
anything
forgot,
it
so
wants,
I'm shooting
but
kid.
you
Sorry.
still don't have a
Sorry,
heart.
kid. Okay.
But yes. Yeah, we used that to get back to Pascal's village very quickly so we could go talk to Pascal. And we're gonna equip Mirage.
Yes.
And also equip some chips here.
Yeah, that's all.
What's that noise?
Yeah, the frame perfect, perfect evade through the
We're reading
It's a
Goliath-sized
tradition.
enemy inside
world.
the city ruins. And it looks like there are a ton of other
360
machines
no
there
scope.
with it. All your high units should proceed.
It's a tradition. We have to
Goliath.
perpetuate it
This was a
forever.
trap. I knew
Yeah.
it.
I promise.
So we're
We were
on our
not
way.
aware of this
So because we got
information.
Tom plus
I
2,
realized the
normally
odds of believing me
we would have to go grab the transporter.
2B.
But because we got Tom
Command is
plus
deploying
2,
new flight units for us.
we don't
Just
have
sent
to.
the
I
coordinates,
phrased
so
that
let's get
badly.
going.
With Tom plus 2, no transporter. Without Tom plus 2, transporter. But we're gonna go up here and grab some
Memory
items.
alloys. They sell for a lot of money. Basically, 2.5k a pop.
So that's 5k right there, which is a good amount. Which I think that's all we will need for the rest of the run.
Probably
Yes.
shouldn't get near that
Fortunately,
guy's feet.
that's the
Yeah,
last
no.
one.
Let's find another route.
Oh, we're back to the most evil things in the game. Roots.
No. Yes. But I will win this time.
Oh,
The flight units
oh,
should
you
be on the
defeated
way
the
to that
root
building up
boss.
ahead.
Look.
It'll be dangerous.
Ooh.
but we're not going
ceiling.
anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs.
A rooftop, sorry.
Be careful.
It's called the same in Spanish.
There is a ceiling
no,
on the inside.
Yeah, in Spanish they're called the same, so ceiling
yeah.
is not the same as rooftop over in English.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So, oh, we gotta go climb climb a ladder. But yeah, the angles there, the city angles that are just walking around, or that are just standing there, don't be afraid of them. They can't actually step on you. There's actually an invisible wall preventing you from even getting stepped on, so you might as well go between their legs or
Now-
next to their feet.
We want to get punched, aren't we?
Yes, we actually do want punches this time. Normally in any percent, we can either do a double lift or just a very good lift to get around the
Over there.
right there to the left. And there's also a hole that's there before he breaks open. By the way, but yes, in Glitchless we have to kill. By the way, I'm pretty sure you did not get VC3 mats, so you do not have to get titanium alloy or chunk. Because You only have 2 dented plates and 2 severed cables.
I do? I have VC3?
No, you don't.
Oh.
I'm saying you don't have VC3. You only have 2.
Oh.
You need 4.
That's too bad.
But yes, that's VC3 is a very, very random thing. And
oh, come on.
we actually have... Nice. We actually have a VC3 mod for any %, which will guarantee you get the materials and Tom plus 2. So it's a very streamlined run.
Copy that.
Okay. I'm a fly.
Yep, and we just need to take down 1 more angles here. So we can use our range attack up here, and we can just completely melt him.
Yes. The spin to win strat. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't work.
So there is a chance that he could do missiles instead of a laser, and I honestly don't know the backup for that. I'm pretty sure the top runners do, but I do not. I think you have to just go out a little bit further. Here we are.
Now we're going to play Mario because we're going underground.
This is your commander.
Yes.
For the first time in centuries,
So we gotta go up this route again.
intercepted a signal belonging
course.
to the aliens. These are the creatures
RNG manipulation,
that are in
yes.
direct command of the machine
RNG
life forms on this
manipulation.
planet. If
So
we
you're
can
just
destroy them,
calculating the CPU
we can
cycles.
end this long and arduous
Oh,
war
nice.
once and for all.
Nice.
Our intel team
Anyway.
is hard at work attempting to
So-
analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet.
We're going to this cave underground,
Way underground.
and
Guess we'll see. once we
9S
get there.
interrupting the commander there is actually also triggers Skype glitch. That's the traditional way of getting Skype glitch.
Look at all these dead machines. Seems
And
like
we're
they've
gonna
been
meet
here for a long time.
Adam
What is
again.
this place?
But now there are 2 of
There's nothing
them.
like it in the
It's
database.
Alan and Steve.
Alan and Steve.
Hi guys.
We're gonna be fighting the short-haired one today.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam.
Oh no, they both
The
don't have
aliens
shirts
you
yet.
seek are no longer here. They
What?
were wiped out centuries ago
But-
by us, the machines.
They're dead.
Wipe down.
And who
No.
knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next.
Apparently the
Machines
boar
are
is better than the bear.
weapons capable of
It's greater than bear.
Oh.
We can grow. We can become.
And that's the power at Tom 3, ladies and gentlemen. If you get
The
hit,
intelligence
it
within
hurts.
Our network began to
A lot.
surpass that of our creators.
I should be
You'd
careful.
probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
Yes, so
Destroyed your own creators?
this is negotiations.
No need to fret about them. They
We
were
are just interested in killing Eve right
almost
here.
like plants, I guess.
For the XP, we have to wait for the dialogue anyway, so we might as well get free XP while we're here.
Now they are interesting
Why them?
because they are an enigma.
Before EDS,
Uncountable numbers of their
which
own
is extended dialogue skip or extended dialogue storage,
that's
power.
correct.
Don't you think?
we would actually use one of Eve's attacks to
We have
perform a perfect evade heavy and clip out of the arena,
humanity.
so that we could clear the path.
Will allow you to assist us. You were made.
Also,
But
Adam
we
can
can't do
damage
that.
us.
Assist you with
Yes.
So we want to
I
stay
didn't
away
know
from
this.
Adam.
We need you.
I didn't know this until Slam and Stream yesterday, that Adam can grab you.
Then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets.
We
forth
staggered
into
this
the light.
boy in order to be
Surely you
safe.
See the attraction in this.
Are you insane?
Yeah,
We'd
it
never
is
do that.
funny to watch
Can you
Eve
believe this 2B?
in this section in the normal any % run with damage glitch, because with slow-mo and DG he just bobbleheads back and forth repeatedly. Very funny.
The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
And that's it.
Yeah, Adam just wants attention.
Again? What a
I mean, he talks a lot.
Stop
Certainly
thinking.
talks a lot.
He really does like to talk a lot.
Operator 6-0. We now have an operational transporter
So,
in the city ruins.
there is a chest right here that is optional to pick up if you don't have VC3. That is filled with titanium alloy.
Transporters?
But again, money, just in case. And there is a really slight chance, very small chance, to upgrade to AO3, which I should have skipped because I will go for AO2. Haha.
Yes.
Brain going in safe mode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, problem with AO3 is that you also need small gears, and that is an RNG drop from stubbies.
That's even lower than BC3 mats. It's really rare. That's what I've been told.
Yep, so we're going back to the bunker. So now we have the ability to transport throughout whatever transporters we've unlocked. Alright, 9S, cancel that dialogue for us. Thank you.
Your god's so good, 9S.
Rest a little bit, 2B. It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
Okay, so Commander told us, hey, you know this Pascal guy, it's weird that a machine is peaceful and that. Go check what the hell's going on and ask what's the deal with all these machines disconnecting from the network, and it's weird. Also, with the aliens being dead, they're kind of investigating what's really going on because they thought the aliens were alive.
Yep. Alright, so we need to ask Pascal about the Forest Kingdom. And we are going to do a little bit of shopping here.
Yes. What? Wait. There's a lot of money now. No, we will. We're gonna sell this. We don't need this. We will buy 41 of these, and 21 of each range attack up and melee defense up.
You could probably go safer on the recoveries.
Yeah, sure. You're right. You're completely right. There we go. No BC3?
No VC3.
No BC3. Okay. I trust in you. Okay.
Yeah, you only have three. You only have 2 cables.
So, we're gonna fail this skip conveniently. 9S, please come here. Thank you. So this is another gray area. We fail, quote unquote, a skip in order to trigger, to avoid triggering dialogue that will allow us to warp.
2B.
What?
When do you
Yeah.
think you'll be
So normally, if we didn't get taunt in the desert, we would transport to the transporter conveniently over here,
This job can be
and we would
rough
also
sometimes, huh?
We don't
get
to
Skype
choose our
glitch.
assignments.
I don't know if it actually Skype glitch, but we would also cancel a dialogue with 6.0
aren't allowed to be emotional,
about
remember?
I think some of
the
us are
transporters
better
going
than
down.
others.
This would cause the transport in the cave
This
to
must be the
actually
commercial
become
structure
inactive.
Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
But because we can go through the mom's, because we can get the mom dialogue, we don't actually touch the trigger for that, so we can still transport to the cave later on.
Who the heck is the forest kid?
It is a little bit faster than walking
Well, what do you expect?
all the way there
I'm a
later.
scanner. Combat was never meant to
So
be like
right now we just need to kill the 4
He's just
robots
running
here.
away.
He's gonna blow you up,
We don't see a meal. Nah,
and
unfortunately.
we don't see Best Boy Emil here, unfortunately.
Yes,
we don't
will
even see him in this
yes,
entire run.
Exactly, that was the point I was going to bring up.
Looks like the
We
forest is
normally,
just ahead.
if we get taunt in the desert, we skip a meal completely, 100%. But if we do not get taunt, we need to get taunt +3 from a meal in another instance after the thing we're gonna do right now.
Yes. And if we have enough money at Emil. Oh, and we also would get AO2 mats, the materials for AO2.
Yep.
I'm aware of how to fight.
So
Technically,
we're
they could
I will, 2B.
they could drop. I think everything, almost everything can drop, other than the broken boards.
Yep.
or the broken circuits. But yeah. And optionally, you could buy a weapon attack up if you have enough money from a meal as well.
Yes,
For a little bit more
it
DPS.
really depends on money. You just have to take the decision based on money and how many expansions you have already bought. So it's a bit of routing on the run.
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
Yes, and if you didn't have any money, you could also pick up a couple chests here in the forest that have 2,000 G and a meteorite for 7k. For 7k total. So, unlike any percent, we have to trigger this cutscene before we're allowed to do Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road's this next long jump that's coming up that lets us skip straight to the castle. The original skip was called Mario Kart because you use a drown warp to get you to the castle, but the one where you don't drown is Rainbow Road.
Exactly. So yeah, just to keep the name consistent, the names, the skip themes consistent. We just Rainbow
You're on Pod
Road.
C, right?
Yep. Just in case, but yeah.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
It is easy to fail this next skip.
Huh? Wait, what did you
Okay,
say?
here we go.
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s, or at least something close to
Double nice.
Nice.
And engage the enemy.
Well, at least that went well. Nice.
Nice. So that is the inbound castle skip. Normally in 90% you would clip out and just scale the windows to here. We can't do that.
Okay.
Not bad. Only a couple steps.
2B. That's
Now we have A2.
Android.
She's a little mean sometimes.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by your annihilation recommended.
annihilation. But why?
Let go, 9S.
2B?
Hey, what you gonna do? Nope.
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
Okay.
But she's...
Nice.
She deserted us.
Nice.
She's destroyed multiple...
You cooperated today, A2. Yeah, A2 can be a big meanie and just evade you. So we're gonna just 9S, oh no, not that one. Right now to be long range. It was passive until now, so we can rack as much experience as we can. But we will need it because, oh boy, it comes, the next section is gonna be good. You're gonna love it.
2B?
Yeah.
So
Let's go ask Pascal about A2.
that
He might know something.
falling partner dialogue
Pascal?
is so we can skip
This is
the
9S.
commander's dialogue, which
You survived.
takes
Wonderful.
forever.
Yeah, we're fine.
It probably takes
But there's
about a
something I wanna
minute
ask you
or
about.
so.
Of course.
Escape.
Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Oh,
Understood.
Pascal, do you
I'll
know
look
this
at the
A2?
base
Yes,
to determine
let
the
me see.
invaders.
Just
You'll
come,
be able
just
to
come,
reach the
buddy.
village through there.
Let me check this stuff. So we go to Pascal. We show them the footage. Again, hi. Yes, no, it's not the feed. It's just my PC performing RNG manipulation.
Yeah, RNG manipulation by dropping frames. That's just how it's done. Yep, so now I need to go talk to Pascal about A2.
It'll be faster if...
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp.
And
We
Slimon's
should
gonna
run
pick
check on
up
our
a skill
consciousness
salve
data and
there.
resupply.
That
my
will
God.
be used
Sorry,
a
go
little bit
on.
later. That'll be used a little bit later in the run when we get to the boss time.
Boss rush time, yes, it will be used because Bokushi is a mean, and
Okushi is mean.
we need all the help we wanna to actually guess what he's gonna do. So,
Now,
but
yes. Why
it's
did you
still
ask
a long
Pascal
way
about
against,
A2?
until that.
It's not recommended to interface with machines without
You
consulting
can go listen to some music?
Nope, but I need to cancel
Thanks,
that.
2B.
Still,
Yep.
machines are the enemy. Don't forget it. Oh,
So that jukebox will cancel our current dialogue, which saves us some time.
Okay. We're gonna... No, we should avoid this. Let me check. Just a quick check. What do we have? Oh, nice. Ooh. Wait, I'm gonna fuse this and equip it. But we're not buying anything else. We're just gonna... Again, just to be safe. And have a space for later.
As Allo says, that is that the official community name for Bokushi now?
Yes, we cannot say that. But I affectionately call them Ball 1 and Ball 2, and that's all you have to know about that. Ball 1, it's likes to bounce on you. It likes to do physical attacks, and Ball 2 likes to be shooty. So that's the difference between them.
Shooty and electrifying.
Yes.
From access point.
So now we're headed to the flooded city. Normally, after Pascal's village there, we would go to a meal if we didn't have taunt, and then buy taunt, and it would take a little bit of time, and buy AO2 mats. So we'd have AO2 for crit plus, and then we'd have taunt plus 3.
I'm turning on all my danger inhibitors. Taunt 3 is dangerous.
Yes. So taunt 3 lets us melt through the enemies, and at least for glitchless standards.
Yes, for glitchless standards, it's really the fastest way. You can go even further beyond with taunt 6, but that is extremely risky, and you have to be a high caliber gamer to actually do that, and it's very unsafe, but it's fast.
I don't remember if T plus 6 one-shots you. I haven't run it, so I couldn't stay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Let's take him out already.
No.
Hey,
everything kills you. I mean, it transforms the run into very hard, basically. I think you might have one chance with some enemies, but
it still feels good.
I think Eve is a meanie.
I mean, it's very dangerous, and we would like to avoid danger in this situation. Okay, let's be good.
Yep, we just need to take out these
oh, come
enemies.
on.
He did not get taunted. He did not feel your taunts. Happens sometimes.
Oh no. Whirly arms. Can you talk about whirly arms? Our favorite thing to happen.
Yes, my favorite attack in this game is whirly arms. It is ironically the most dangerous attack in this because it can annihilate you. Also, it can get you stuck in evade lock and will just interrupt your DGs in normal game.
Okay.
Normal.
Here it comes.
Yes, here's every NieR game, this very fantastic shmup. You love this shmup, right?
Yep. Shmups are cool, but unfortunately, out of scroller.
Yeah. So this is the Grun section. He is a very large disco whale. And he likes to make you sit there for 15 minutes doing a shmup.
So this is a time to relax, enjoy, take a breather, and just let the brain do its work. Unless you're me, and just be very aware of the things you have to do.
Yeah. So, I believe this section is not the auto-scroller, but soon we will get to the auto-scroller.
Oh yes, there's a very second important auto-scroller in the run. And it's all in Glitchless. You're privileged to say that, ladies and gentlemen. It's about 20 minutes from now on, approximately.
We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our
My
ship is taking damage and is unable to
So,
the
yeah.
best part, Glitchless.
Yeah.
support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long.
So yeah, in all seriousness, this is the big auto scroller of the run. This is
We need immediate backup from any available
the siege map and somebody we will meet soon. But if not, you can be faster by doing certain stuff. You really want to avoid to any flyer to escape, because if they do, there is a little delay when the next wave can spawn if they escape. So you just want to be focused in killing most of them in a very specific order. Again, not quite thrilling, but it is what it is.
I mean, I think everyone would appreciate if someone could figure out a way to skip grunt for any percent.
Yes, yes.
But
yes,
literally everything has been tried at this point.
Yes, yes. There was a bounty on it even.
Yeah, it was not even a low bounty. It was a $2,500 US dollars.
It was hefty, and there was beats involved, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, sorry, $2,500 and a pizza. That's how much speedrunners love Grunt. They just want to spend they want to spend less time with him so they can spend more time with him.
Goodbye, Mr. Horseshoe Crab. You were good.
Reverting back to area reconnaissance.
Fly a flyer.
I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
That's over, right?
It's
over.
Yeah.
What?
It's
over.
over. It's over.
It's that big. We should be
Yeah,
able
it's
to
over.
see
That's a
it.
disco whale, right?
Disco whale.
Oh.
Say everybody, say hi to Grun. Hi, Grun.
Is that a machine?
It's Grun, it's Grun. I'm so sorry, German speakers. I do not know how the dialysis works there.
I'm pretty sure it is officially Grun, but everyone calls it Grun or Grun or
everybody
whatever.
calls it different. So, fun fact of the day, NieR Automata's enemies, big enemies, are named as the same as philosophers.
Attempting to launch a satellite
I cannot recall this guy's name. Carl Theodor Ferdinand Rune, yes.
Yeah, let's see, the ones that we've had so far are Marx, of course.
Marx and Engels. It's very funny that Engels uses Marx. Marx,
Yes.
remember, is the arm, Engels is the big guy, so...
We have Adam and Eve, of course.
So...
They're not philosophers, but, you know,
Simone de
we got some
Beauvoir,
biblical action.
Blaise
Simone de
Pascal,
Beauvoir.
Kierkegaard is the baby that A2 killed. There's a lot of philosophy involved in this game. Again, you get all those juicy details when you play the game casually, and be it a very extensive and very fun side quest. There is a speedrun for that. It's called 98% run, 98% quest, and it's a blast. But it's like 8 hours long. And,
yeah, 8 hours. Lots of RNG.
Yep, lots of RNG. No gamers, speedrunners love RNG.
So basically,
I mean, do you love fishing? Because you will have to fish quite a bit.
Oh yeah, fishing. Everybody loves fishing. Every fishable object, or just K. I think K, it would be called like the fastest category we have, but just under 8 minutes. The world record was 7:40. I can't recall who was the world record holder. I'm so sorry.
Oh, for fishing?
Yeah. No, for K.
Okay, yeah, that is fishing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're right. Mackerel ending, you're right.
Yeah, I like to call K mackerel and all fishable items fishing because, hey, you spend a good time fishing. So we got the first bit of RNG of Grun. These are the spinning cores, and there are 3 of them.
Yeah, so ideally we want to blast them with hot fire and do 5 light attacks to them to optimally kill them. But sometimes Grun doesn't like cooperating.
Nope, sometimes it doesn't. There we go.
Yeah, so he can spin. I think every spin costs 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, a lot of time. It can be really mean. I mean, my PV's like 6 denials.
Is that an electromagnetic barrier over
Like,
your
I'm
body?
spinning. No, you're not shooting me. And it can be really, really frustrating.
Having trouble over
Even,
there?
even more when you're in really good pace, it can decimate your run.
deploying out of North 12th
Yes, that's true. It can be an easy 10-15 second time loss just from that. But when they are not on the sides that you can slash, you can sort of hit them sometimes with Pod C missiles.
Yeah, it's the only backup you can do, but yeah, it's slow. It really brings a lot of a low damage, so you just hope for the best.
All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
All right.
And yes, that's not a mortar. That's a railgun.
That's true. It does say railgun.
Oh.
Soon.
I'll help aim.
There it is. Rail cannon unit. So we have a little bit of precision timing on this guy that we figured out.
Let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right.
Yeah, we need to blast him with 3 shots to the mouth. And Groon can be magical sometimes, where the shots just go straight through him.
Yep. Oh. Too early. Alright.
I make that mistake too sometimes, pausing right before the actual pause. It happens.
Sometimes you just forget the order, or you're just too eager to just continue.
Yes.
We got
A wonderful day. I mean, I want to spend time with Groon, but gotta finish the run.
In all honesty, casually, this section is beautiful, cinematically great, the music is fantastic, but in a speedrun setting,
Hey, 2B, I think I have another idea.
It's long.
Keep that thing right where it is, okay?
yeah.
It's probably one of the longest segments in the game. That's not prologue.
And if you do the longer categories, you have to do it twice.
9S is leaving the
Oh, that's true. You do have to do it twice.
9S should
You have to do it for A and B.
as a deserter.
Again, not much again to say about this. Just adjust to the waves and kill accordingly. We just vibing to the music, hoping that you see over there in the bottom. That's the other spinning core we're aiming for. We just wait for the best for that and kill enemies. There's nothing much yet to do.
So we have to take out 3 cores on his back. You saw us take down 1. We're approaching the second one now. And it is tradition in Twitch chat to do Resident Sleeper for Groon.
Yes. Come on. Come on. Oh, great. Great! That's great RNG, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So, score 1. 1 more and we're out. You know, running 50 minutes of out with Groon, it's a good idea. Thanks for the idea. I think most people will find that, well, most people in the community will find that fun.
Well, they find it funny, definitely.
At least more fun than dealing with this.
I mean, Groon, honestly, the Groon section of the runs turned into just chatting, basically.
Yeah, we just vibe in, we ask, how's your day? How's the weather over there? Oh, yes, this and that, and oh, my pet did this. We just try to vibe along until this is over. Once in depth stream, I just started doing a Rubik's Cube. I don't know. We just vibing.
Yeah. Grun IL.
Okay.
Yeah, optimized Grun.
Yes. Individual level Grun. That would be The most run category in the history of NieR Automata, definitely.
Yeah, it's not gonna have only 0 players.
Final course,
No.
let's go.
Actually, Aloe might be nuts enough to actually do a run IL.
Probably. Yes. Oh no. Thank you. You were not quite trolly today. Thank you so much. Well, and that's all he wrote. Goodbye, Rune. See you next run.
The Grun dating sim?
Grun best girl.
Wow.
I mean, there's Kantai collection. Why not?
That's fair.
Okay, so we're back to being.
Yeah, we're back to 2B. I mean, where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm gonna drown.
You just want to end it?
Nope.
Oh, man.
It's magic.
Yeah. Yes. This Drown Warp gets us closer to our objective.
Unfortunately, as we skip Desert Emil, we get to do a little bit of cabbing. We can transport to our very next objective. For 80%, we just go in the pipe and do something called Copied City Skip.
Yep. Or you can take the transporter too.
Oh, yeah, that's another option.
But yeah, so you take the transporter. It actually saves us a little bit of time, not going through the pipe out to the city again.
Yeah, it does really help because we run with loadless times. We have a timer that removes load, so it's in the context of NieR Automata speedrunning is saves a lot of time. I mean, not a lot of time, but hey, it's just free 10 to 15 seconds.
Yep.
Okay, who's ready for some Minecraft?
I love Minecraft. Are we gonna see Minecraft Steve?
No, we're gonna see Minecraft Ellen.
Oh, Minecraft Alan, is he a new character?
Yes, he's like a K-pop Cullen Sanders looking guy.
That's actually kind of funny.
It was the greatest thing said in my chat ever.
K-pop Colonel Sanders. That is fantastic.
He has a nice outfit. Okay.
He doesn't have a mustache though, or a beard.
Yeah. I mean, remember the dating sim, the KFC dating sim? Not that different.
I actually didn't know that they released one.
Okay, so this is look at the percent. We let Adam talk, and that's it.
Yeah.
But you know what?
So
we could just talk about our charity, Open Medicine Foundation. It's great. It's a great charity that ARPG is benefiting, helping to cure very complex diseases such as chronic fatigue syndrome, long COVID. It's great. It's marvelous. They have not only places in the USA, they have 7 locations all over the world, and it's really great. It's a good thing because I've talked about this in the 3rd birthday run. There was somebody that I knew, someone I knew that might have long COVID symptoms, and it affected his life. Not greatly, but it would be nice to have a conclusion on that. He went to a lot of doctors. Very unfortunately, they couldn't pinpoint what the problem is. So hopefully all the money you donate, it goes to this research. Not only for him, but for everybody with these complex diseases can be finally cured. So again, if you donated, thank you so much. If you're not donating, just tell somebody, tell a friend, tell a family member if they can bring some money. It's very appreciated. We do appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. And he keeps talking. Adam keeps talking.
yeah, so in any percent, we can skip a portion of his dialogue so that we don't have to sit here for all of this. But But in Glitchless, we get to do stare at the wall percent. Oh,
I have severed my connection to the network.
Okay.
Now, let us embrace death.
It's time to battle for the chicken. Give me the chicken.
I need fried chicken in my life.
I don't have time.
Don't kick me, Adam. I mean,
Find 9S.
Alan.
9S.
We want to keep ourselves close, but we don't want to be far away.
I mean, you can also call that.
We want to avoid because we want to shoot. We want to keep shooting at him until his dialogue ends. Let's hope this goes fast.
Yeah.
This can get really dangerous really fast.
So yeah, I like to call. Yeah, he's a very dangerous one. He likes to warp around a lot. He just needs to. All good. As I say, I like to call stare at the wall percent bathroom break percent because that's an opportune time to do it.
It's the perfect opportunity. You have plenty of time.
Damn.
Okay.
No.
We're approaching the final leg of the run. We do this.
So-
Go on, please.
So I was gonna say, we are using the computer girl there. We are using her dialogue to cancel the commander's dialogue there. We go past the trigger there. And otherwise, we would have to sit there and listen to the commander dialogue for about 24 seconds, something around there.
Something tells me this is going to involve
It's
a
not
lot of
that
healing.
big of a time loss, considering we're not fast enough. In any percent, dash swinging is so much faster, and it's really beneficial for that. So if you fail that, you just go to the transporter over there, just under, to the left of that bridge, and it's not so big of a deal, but hey, if you can pull that, the better.
2 days ago, I was contacted by some
Yeah, I would say it's Mirage swag.
Slower.
I would say that it is. There's a lot of easy ways to do it. What he did was do a dash kick past her.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you call it?
I don't know. It's a kind of a drop kick. I don't know.
I was actually planning to go speak with them.
But other people will dash swing, or you could do a jump and then talk to her in midair at the same time and jump past the trigger. Or even the easiest way is really just you can just SD. You can tap SD, talk to her, and start walking.
Oh, 2B, the machines who seek to form an alliance with my village are hiding.
Hello, Pascal.
Still, you should probably be careful.
Okay. So, one of the old tricks that isn't technically faster, but it's still fun, is that you can actually angle your camera down and make 2B swipe along the way.
Yeah, forgot to do that.
It doesn't save that much time, but I think it looks cooler.
It's funny. It's fun. It's really funny. Ooh, good.
It saves a few frames.
Yeah.
It saves a few frames.
Saves the frames. Save the frames, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have to wait here. Some people do this, but I'm not risking it. I have decent amount of recoveries, but we want to be safe. Because the next section is going to be quite the killing spree.
Yes. There's going to be a lot of... Well, they don't have blood... Oil shed? Oil shed, I guess?
Oil shed, yeah. Metal scraping. There will be a lot of parts flying and all that.
Well, that is very much true.
Okay. One of 3 instances of sprinting.
Yes. Sprinting?
Yes, it's the fastest way to travel. So we're gonna stop here and try to cancel the dialogue with this boy. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
This is a little bit faster. I could not tell you the exact amount of time that's faster, but I think
It's faster.
quite a bit.
Okay, here we go. I'll shut up for a bit.
Oh, time for the stubby mower action.
I was right. This is shady.
So here we need to kill a set number of mooks here to advance the story.
2B to bunker. We've had a run-in with hostile machines.
Unfortunately,
We need an immediate escape.
they can be ninjas sometimes and jump away, and they can also kill you quite easily if they lock you into whirly arms.
Let's check it out.
But Slammin did a great job there mowing them down with T+3. And yep, we need that to activate the elevator. In any percent, we can clip out of the room.
Oh god, not again. Oh, not again.
It's Brazilian's +9 guy.
Okay, last night something very bad happened and fortunately didn't happen again.
Yeah, that guy actually ran up and just sucker punched him.
Yeah.
Sucker punched Slammin.
That was beautiful.
He tanked the laser and
I didn't know that
"You die
that
now."
could happen.
No, I didn't know that could happen either. Yes, in regular any percent, we would just clip out, and it would cause the elevator to open immediately, and we could go down there. And in the room with the 9S that took control of the robot talking, we could also clip out there and go back up the elevator.
Yep.
And then we could fall down to. We could get the trigger for for the silo that's not here yet, but coming up, which will unlock the door for the final part. So that's Deep Factory V2.
Yes.
And that saves a lot of time. We don't have to deal with crushers. in
You
that
literally
regard.
don't have to do anything of what I'm doing, technically speaking. It's very,
No.
very impressive looking too.
It saves a lot of time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Crushers.
The crushers, the bane of speedrunners.
We don't even
existence.
want to deal with them, even in Glitchless. These guys are one-hit kills. Okay.
Yeah. Even messing around recently, I got killed by the crushers.
Oh no!
Because
Yeah.
I thought, oh, I can
Again.
slow-mo it and get through it. Oh,
Yeah,
died in the last one.
Yeah, the thing is, Crushers are really dangerous. You just need a little itty bit of the hitbox of 2B hitting the Crushers hitbox, and it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it could be down. It could be down, and
I
you
still
run
have
into
the
it too soon, it will kill you.
Yeah, I still have a clip. Practically once, it just literally stubbed her toe and died. It's amazing. We just want to avoid this. Like this. Okay, that was close.
I think, in technicality, this is slower, but it is much safer.
It's really safe. It's so much safer. The second set of Crushers, in fact, is really, really recommended to do that because you have those kamikaze-looking robots that explode, and they can also kill you. So the first part you can probably do Crushers without any problem, but yeah. You have to be very wary of the second set. You have to be very wary where you're standing and avoid these guys. That again, I don't think they kill you, but they leave you in a really rough spot. Okay, second instance.
Yeah, one of the biggest challenges in Deep Factory is getting Pascal to actually get in the elevator.
Yes, he doesn't want to come in. I think he's afraid of him.
I don't blame him.
Hey, wait, hey, that's the exit. Let me go.
No!
Eyeball.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Ball 1.
Energy shield detected.
Also known as
Enemy
Soshi.
Physical defense shield detected.
Okay, so right now Soshi is completely invulnerable. We need to wait for a dialogue, so we just play Duck Goose with him.
Proposal.
Yeah, he really he likes playing tag. He likes playing tag a lot. And he always wants to be the one that's
He's
hit.
playing tag, I'm playing Duck Duck Goose because I'm circling him.
Hang in there, 2B. 90%. 92. 95. 98.
Just pay attention to the music. It's like musical chairs. Oh god, not these ones.
Did he just summon the bombers? That's probably the worst attack.
Oh, that's good. That's bad. Okay.
On the electrical grid.
Enemy shield deactivated.
Well,
Oh,
at least the bombers are dead. The bombers can really ruin your day because they will take you out in one hit.
Thankfully, we got the leg. And that's all. That's all he wrote, folks.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
we just
power-
melt them.
Yep, that's the power count +3. Now we can leave.
Ooh. The controversial thing. Sprint percent here.
So, shoutouts to Shabu. We don't skip Shabu. In Glitchless.
We can't skip Shabu.
We can.
So,
yes, ancient techniques.
the sprint percent. Anyway, so I can fill in Shabu. If you notice, we come out the elevator that we are in at the beginning of Prologue, and we're running through this section again. So we are connecting. We are circling back to the beginning of the run, making the run whole.
It's so poetic.
Even doing this high jump.
It brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, there is a trick in any percent called Shabu skip where you can clip through and basically just skip to right over here.
Meanwhile, these guys are committing mass suicide. Yeah, hey. Again, guys,
Yay?
this is a mature game. Heads up, a very mature game.
It very much is.
Heavy themes. You've been warned.
It makes you sad.
Yeah. Okay.
Even Eve is sad there.
It's very sad, and sad brings anger.
Existed beneath the abandoned factory. I need
He's
Very
gonna
much
be a
true.
very angry boy.
He is a very angry boy.
you willing to join me?
No
We're
thanks.
reaching the end of the run, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing we must do is burning rest camp
I'm
and
heading
final
back to
boss
the
rush.
resistance camp. What about
Yes.
Oh, I'll probably
And
go to
Boss
that
Rush
stretch.
can definitely be a killer of the run, actually.
you? See.
Heads up, I've golded for some reason Bull 1. I don't know why.
This is the resistance camp. Say again? I'm not
okay.
receiving.
Scanning for
Thank you,
interference.
Splits.
Machine requesting him backup.
Technically still, well,
Please, we
technically a valid run still.
I mean, I haven't died yet. Hopefully, I won't die. No, the orb doesn't count.
Why are their numbers increasing
So,
like this?
these guys, we try to avoid them.
Try
If
contacting the bunker via
pro tip
laser
about the
relay
enemies:
system.
if you can see them, 2B can't see them, and they won't auto-lock into them like that. You want to avoid that. So
For the
that's
most
why
part,
sometimes
that's true.
that's why sometimes you see my camera moving like I'm playing GoldenEye.
That's a good one. Yes, sometimes, usually if 2B can't see them, then you won't auto-lock on. If you get too close, you will still auto-lock on.
Ow.
2B! They
Auto-lock on is both a blessing and curse. So, in this side-scroller section, we are just gonna maul through these enemies. Unfortunately, these medium bipeds can have a death animation which makes them stick to the ground. It's a little bit annoying, because...
Like that.
Like that.
Oh, single one. Okay. Shouldn't have released that. Okay. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Not the worldly arms.
Oh, not whirly arms.
Okay. Need a set more of these.
We should be okay for the rest of the run, though.
Yeah, I'm just being safe. Nice.
Nice. A boar would never kill you. Boar is your friend. Boar is. Ambassador Bacon's always a friend.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna safety save.
And heal.
And this is it, Luigi.
Yep. Here we have another ball. Ball 2. A.K.A. Bokushi. A.K.A. what Hello Eric said.
Yes.
Good, good, good. Normally in any percent...
Sure, go on.
I was gonna say, normally in 90% you would actually not want to break a leg. It is much slower. But in this, it's very safe to break legs.
The Goliath-class enemy screen has summoned the local machine life forms. Proposal.
Anyway.
Yes.
Nice. You blew yourself up.
Some more experience. And this is Tor 1. Oh, that's really bad. It's too low.
So Core 1 has this armor around it that protects it from damage. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So SD is probably the best way of killing Core 1. Otherwise,
yes,
you're gonna actually be there for quite a while trying to hit him.
Heads up.
The problem is,
self-destruct is a really huge tool to kill a lot of enemies. But it's a double-edged sword, as Devin was explaining.
yeah, it is a double-edged sword because it does leave you at 1 HP and you stagger. And you're staggered and you slow walk. SDs actually will scale with your taunt and your weapon melee buff and your weapon attack up. So you can do some massive damage with SDs. Oh, time for one of the laggiest bosses soon.
Yes, all RNG manipulation. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. We
RNG manipulation.
Yes,
that
for
is
the
fun.
good patterns.
Let's take these guys out first.
Okay.
Yeah, Core 1 is laggy, but I've seen in 1.01 Core 2 is very laggy on some systems. Dropping down to 20, even 15 FPS.
Yes, my system.
Yeah.
Nice.
We do a quick partner dialogue cancel there, so we can stop Pascal from talking to us.
Here comes the big boy.
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire.
Alright.
We have to find Eve and destroy him.
On it.
He's been a bad boy, so we have to go punish him a little bit.
Okay.
Everything must die!
Yeah, Eve. Stop throwing your temper tantrum.
Oh, okay.
We're doing pod pat for this?
Yes, I have taunt +3. Since I have high damage, I'm gonna go for no shortcut spam. And I'm gonna use the slow-mo to try to not get him into platforms.
Yeah.
Which that's the threshold.
It's really slow. Platforms is really slow.
Energy signature detected.
So here we're gonna use the pod pat so that we just overwrite the dialogue.
Left on the network.
So you can taunt him while he's in there and just
Anywhere like this. I'm going to
we're gonna just kill him.
hacking into Eve and shutting him down. Back me up, 2B.
On it.
In 90%, you could just time him out by doing enough damage. But it's pretty tight. And I think with Tom +2 and damage glitches, it's actually faster to pod pat. Nice. Alright.
Do or do time.
Yeah, we have to wait for Eve to do a good attack so we can blow him up. That's a good attack. Nice.
And that's the only instance of slow-mo plus SD that it's allowed in Glitchless.
Close range combat no longer.
Okay.
Eve, we want him to stand still. I guess. Float still? I don't know.
Still. Let me clip your toenails. Yes!
Yes. Nice.
Destroyed.
Nice. GG. GG.
Okay, time is gonna be when the next cutscene triggers. So, not yet.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists
Very emotional
at this very
moment.
Guess so. But we can't.
Because we can finally get to kill 9S.
So.
And
Time.
Woo,
Good
that
job,
was that was a ride.
Please, 2B.
That was certainly a
was.
ride.
I want you.
48. Nice. I'm so happy that I got a deathless run. Let me tell you, I was very, very concerned. Very, very concerned.
It is very easy to die in Glitchless.
It's really easy to die, and Eve, not only in Glitchless, but in any category, ask any runner, it's it's a run ender. It's a PB ender and everything ender. So, what to say, but thanks for having us. Thanks to Dev for commenting with me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
couldn't have made it without you. And thanks to the whole NieR Automata community. I will not like to mention a specific person because you guys are great. Always so helpful for not only this run, but to everyone who comes, and not only with Automata, but Replicant, Gestalt, and Original Replicant, and all the Dragon Guard games. Again, if you want to learn the game, the render run, or another category, just sponsored by DragonGuard.com. That will redirect us to the Discord server. It's been a pleasure. Really, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Devin. Thank you so much, ARPGME, everyone in the staff. And yeah, this is actually not over. We still have one more game to go on this day, right? I think it was Xenoblade Chronicles. So probably
Sounds fun.
It's gonna be great. Just take a break, and we will be back with that. Hopefully. Anything you want to say, Devin? I'm sorry, I'm just cutting you short.
No, I was gonna say that everyone in the NieR Speedrun Discord is very friendly. Feel free to ask any questions, and most people come really quick to help you.
Yeah, we will help you. We will definitely help you because we love these games. Even in unorthodox categories like this, we will try to help as best as we can.
Other than that, I hope everyone else enjoys the rest of the runs.
Yes. Enjoy, again, Genesis Pro with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Archsave Gauntlet. Okay, that's